This is Ryan with MMA Viking. I'm here with Tony Lopez, reporting from Stockholm, Sweden. How you doing, Tony?
Good.
Welcome to Sweden.
It's great out here. Thanks for welcoming me.
Yeah, have you ever been to Europe before? Have you been to Sweden before?
No, actually, this is my first time here in Sweden.
Okay.
So it's something different.
Yeah. And you come from California?
Yeah, I come from California.
Great. Yeah, where in California do you come from?
It's a small place called Yucaipa, close by Palm Springs.
Okay. That sounds like a very hot and unpopulated city. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's a good place. So for me, it's like in the middle of everything. So it's an hour away from the beach, an hour away from Big Bear, an hour away from anything that wants to be big, but yet it's small there.
Yeah. So beach or snow or desert, all within a drive. Great. So what brought you here to Sweden? How did this fight come together? I know your original opponent was Sergey Karatonov, and obviously that's changed. Now you're fighting the Swede. But can you talk a little bit about how you got signed and how it came about and the opponent changed?
Well, it came about by a manager named Steve Rusich. He knows one of the guys I work with, Golden Glory. Yeah. And so he threw my name in there, and they picked it up. So then from there it's just him, saying, okay, who's he gonna fight, this and that. They got me Sergey, and unfortunately, I think about maybe 2 weeks ago, he came up with an injury. So then. And
that was going to be a heavyweight.
Yeah, heavyweight.
Okay.
Heavyweight, and he ends up getting hurt. They give me my replacement here, Latif, and but then they tell me it's at light heavyweight, and so I'm like, hey, that's fine. And I come down here, and I come way down to light heavyweight, and then I find out just moments before I stepped on, well, right when I stepped on the scale, I found out that it was going to be at 95 kilos instead of 92, and I spent all morning and last night cutting down from 96 kilos to 92, so it kind of bugged me a little because I didn't eat the way I could have, and then I had to cut back on my fluids. But other than that, it's all good.
I guess home country advantage. We do that to everyone. How did that? Was that just something in the contract that you didn't see, or?
No, it was changed last minute. I think it was the other MMA fighter. He complained about something about him having because he had to cut weight, and he said, hey, you can only make it to 95. So they figured, hey, you know what? Both MMA fighters, let's keep them the same. But like I said, the memo never got to me.
Okay. So, you don't need to know.
Nah, it's still good though, because it just, like I said, it wasn't a bad cut for me. Yeah. It just irritating when I can't drink the water I want to be drinking.
Yeah.
So other than that, it was good.
Okay. Good, and you've been on a roll. You have a nice winning streak going, and you're the champion of Rumble, the King of the Cage. Sorry, I'm thinking Rumble. We're here at Glory. So you can fight outside of the organization, even with your title. Is that something that they is encouraged, or? Well,
it's not encouraged, but at the same time, the way the contract is set up, I got to prove everything through King of the Cage. So they're going to say, okay, are you getting paid right? Who's the organization? And once they give the okay, it's good for me to go. Okay. There's been times when I said, hey, I got this fight, can I go? And they are like, no. They're not paying you enough, or I don't like that organization, whatever the case may be. But they have the final say. So, but like I said, he's always looking out for my best interest. So it all works out for me. Okay, so this is a big enough fight and legit opponent that this type of scale is something that lets you go outside. Exactly. Okay, and what do you know about Alir? Not much. I just from the little things I've seen, he's got good groundwork, wrestling background and stuff. So that's all we'll be looking for, is him trying to take him down. Yeah. So I'll probably try and stuff that and just try and keep it on our feet.
Okay. What is your training, your background, your original training? I thought you have some background in grappling also.
No, I mean, I got back. I've learned the basics of grappling, so the basics of how to do a few and how to defend most of it. Okay. But no, I have a black belt in karate. Okay. And then I've studied some kung fu, jiu-jitsu, most of the martial arts. So that's what I bring into the MMA world, is my true martial arts, which always throws everybody off.
Gotcha. Okay, and you're 38 years old?
Yes.
And do you feel like you're peaking now? I know this nice win streak, when you look at your career, you just see win, win, win. You know, you're on a run here. How do you feel at your age heading into a big fight like this?
You know what, my age, I don't feel it at all, you know, because I mean, I fight most people I fight are all younger. So I look at it as like, if I can beat up someone who's 21, 25, or you know, they run out of gas before me, it just makes me feel, you know, better, you know, stronger, healthier. I'm like, hey, you know what, this young guy couldn't keep up with this old man. So what's that say about me?
Good.
So yeah, it feels good.
Okay, so you got your eyes set on just keep on whooping on these young kids as long as you can.
Oh yeah, I can't let no little kid beat me up. What's that gonna say, you know? And so I mean, and then if they're older than me, I can't let an old man beat me up. So you know, I'm right in the middle where I can't lose. You know.
So your bout tomorrow, do you have any? Can you envision on how this fight's gonna go? Do you have any predictions? Are you that kind of guy that can call shots like that?
Nah, I mean not necessarily. I mean, I can call a shots of where I know exactly what he's gonna do, which is he's gonna try and close the distance and just take me down, because 95% of my opponents, that's what they do, because I'm taller than them and they don't want to be at my end of my fist. So I can see him coming in. The only thing I've been trying to work on is time when they come in, either with an uppercut or a knee.
Yep.
So that's what you could look forward to.
Okay.
So there could be a knockout right there.
Great. So you are calling some shots here.
Well, you know what? I mean,
that's no secret.
It's no secret for one. The judges ain't gonna pick a winner, tomorrow night. And then, I mean, that's what I go for. I go for a KO or a TKO. You know, I want to make it as vicious and violent as possible and entertaining. And you know, if I do that, the people will love it.
Yeah. So. Great. Last question. You're fighting in a ring tomorrow, and you're used to fighting in a cage. What do you think about that type of setup?
You know what? It's different. Every time I've gone out of the country to fight, it's been kind of like a setup like this, where there's Muay Thai fights, and then you know, I'm one of the two or just the only MMA fight, and it's got to be in a ring because that's where everybody else is fighting. So it's different, but I like it. You know, just something new.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for your time today, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks.